Hi friends, let's jump into the first inspiration. I used one of these little thin butterflies from the Dollar Tree. I removed the hanger from it, and I'm going to give it a total of 3 coats with my Black & Decker paint and primer and set it to the side. Then I took one of these spinning chimes from Dollar Tree. I removed the spinner off and I painted it, and then I didn't like the way I painted, so here I'm going over it with some true, let's call 2 blue from Apple Barrel. It wasn't as bright as I wanted it to be. It wasn't covering this too great, so I took some Ocean from Waverly and went over that to give it coverage to the previous coat. And now I'm coming over it with some streaks of that 2 blue paint, drying it with my heat gun. And now I'm going to take this little circle that also came, the little flower also came with the same kit. I painted it pink previously, but now I'm going to go over it with some fuchsia color on there, and I gave it a total of 2 coats. So then I'm going to come over with these little markers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just tracing the outline of the butterfly, and I gave it 2 coats. It just gave it a little bit of a purple tint to it. It wasn't too harsh. Then I took some gold paint from Kryolan, and I'm going to just highlight all the edges, like using that outline of the purple as a guide of how far to go in. And this gave just the touch of whimsicalness that I was hoping for. And there was a little bead that I also took off from the middle. I took that and painted it gold as well. And now I'm going to attach that flower that I painted fuchsia earlier, place it right there over that hole, and I'm going to go ahead and glue that little half bead that I took off and painted in gold right there at the top. Then we're gonna go ahead and glue this right onto the middle butterfly, and voila. But wait, I'm not done yet. I decided to add a bow to the little flower there with that pink ribbon, and now I'm going to add a pearl to the middle of the bow using a little bit of hot glue. Then I took another pearl and I'm going to glue it in the little opening that the half bead that I glued in the top had. I just added a little bit of hot glue into that little opening and placed the bead right onto there. And then I added another bead on top of that bead that was a little bit smaller than the other one, just to cover the indentation from that bead. And this is how it's looking so far. I wasn't satisfied. I'm going to go ahead and take another bead, and you see that little opening in the bottom? I needed to close that up. So I took a larger bead and added the bead right into that hole at the bottom of the butterfly. And here it is, how it finally turned out. You'll see it again in the final reveal. My friends, this video is part of a collaboration. It is the July Butterfly Open Invite collaboration, and it is hosted by Tami from Happiness Creative and Ellie from DIYs from House to Home. The link to the channels and to their playlist will be in the description box below, and I will also pin it in the comments. Don't forget to visit this amazing playlist. For our second inspiration piece today, I'm going to use this picture frame I got from Dollar Tree. I'm just removing the wrapping, that hanger in the back, and I'm going to remove the panel in the back as well. I'm just scoring it using my utility knife and lifting it up until I'm able to completely remove it. Then I took some acetone from Dollar Tree and I'm pouring it onto that glass there, and I'm scraping off that perfume image that I had on there. I started with this little putty knife, but then I graduated to my scraper and got all of it removed. Then I took these butterflies from Dollar Tree and I'm going to completely remove them from the packaging, and I'm going to remove also a wire that comes with it on the back. And I remove it from both of them there. And I took a little bit of hot glue and glued them in different portions of the back end of the picture frame. And now I'm just going to double check that it fits properly on there and it's on reality the way that I thought of it in my mind. and it came out good, but I wanted more. So I took it back out, and I'm going to add that blue flower that you see there. I want to add it in between where you see that blank space there on the left side. I took off the very top of it so it will not go over the frame, and I was able to close it properly. And then I just glued that stem underneath one of the butterfly's wings. Then I took the leaves that came with the stem and cut them into 3 individual leaves, and now I added them in different places of my picture frame, as you see there, close to my butterflies. I placed it back onto the frame and sealed everything back in using some hot glue along the entire seam of the picture frame. Then I reattached the little hook as well. I put a little bit of hot glue in the openings where they were before, and then I placed it right back in there and pressed it down so it will be staying there right and secured. And here it is, but I'm not done yet. I went over and took a little bow, and I'm going to glue it right at the very top of the frame right there. And then I'm going to take a pearl and glue it right there in the middle of my bow. And now I'm done. Let me know what you think. For the third inspiration piece today, I'm going to use this little cup. It has little butterflies on there, and I'm going to paint the inside of it with 3 coats of my Black & Decker white paint and primer. Once it was nicely dried, I took some floral foam and I'm gluing it to the bottom of the cup. Then I took some of these flowers from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure what the name of them are, but they're cute. And I'm going to just cut small pieces on there and create an arrangement with, this is just one of the flowers that I'm using. I'm starting up with these, and then I took some in purple, the same kind of flower, and I'm placing them in between the other ones, and I just keep adding flowers until I was happy with it. This is also from Dollar Tree. This is my first year seeing these. I haven't seen them before. If you have, let me know in the comments. And what are they called? I'm calling them ragtails. I don't know. So you saw me there, I spread them around and then placed them in the middle, and now I'm adding some of these as well in between, in any places that I find that are a little bit scarce and can use an extra or different pop of color. Now I'm coming in with some more of this pink, putting right one in the middle right there, and it's looking good so far. I just fluffed up my leaves, just making sure that it's nice and full. And now I'm going to take one of these butterflies that come as cutouts from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 6, and I painted it using my it's called my True Blue color from Apple Barrel. I dried it properly, and then I'm using some of this Kilt's gold paint, and I'm just dry brushing over the top just to give this butterfly an iridescent look. See how it looks? I love that look. And now we are going to take that butterfly and glue it onto a single piece of stem that came from a pick from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to stick it right into my arrangement right there, and you'll see in a second how cute this looks. For our fourth inspiration piece, I'm going to use one of these bowls from Dollar Tree and one of these cups from Dollar Tree. So the first thing that I did was take some E6000, and I'm going to add E6000 to some areas at the bottom of the bowl, leaving spaces in between. So I'm going to use like maybe 4 sections with E6000, and then I'm going to come in with some hot glue and place it in the areas in which I didn't add any E6000, and then I'm placing my cup right on top like that, and I'm just gonna let it sit and dry. Then I took it and we're gonna add some floral foam to the inside of this bowl. Then I took the leftover flowers from the previous arrangement and I'm going to add into this one. I simply spaced out the pink ones. I added them all, and then I kept adding more of different types of flowers to this until I was completely satisfied with what it looked like. I just wanted to mix up the colors and just give this a beautiful whimsical feel. My friends, if you have not done so yet, please consider subscribing. It is free and it means the world to me. And if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. This signals YouTube to know that this is content that you're enjoying, and it will send it out to more people. And to my subscribers, guys, I love you dearly. Thank you so much for all you do for me. I truly appreciate you. All right, friends, if you see there, I am pulling apart this pick. It's just wrapped with some floral tape. So I'm just unwrapping it and then sticking into the foam the individual pieces of flowers, a wire to fill in the bottom there. Then I added more of these white flowers, and then I'm going to come in using some little coral color roses. Friends, if you're still with me into this video this far, thank you so much. You guys are the real MVPs. I appreciate you so much. Leave me a heart emoji in the comments so I know who you are. Thank you so much. Once I was satisfied with the placement of the flowers, I took some floral moss from Dollar Tree and I am gluing it in the areas in which you can still see the floral foam. And this is it for this one. You will see it again in the final reveal. For our fifth inspiration piece today, I'm going to use 2 of these plastic drinking glasses from Dollar Tree and 2 of these clear candle holders as well from Dollar Tree. I removed the tags for every single piece, and now I'm going to go ahead and take some E6000 and put it in 4 different areas of my candle holder. I did it with both at the same time, and then I'm going to come in with some hot glue and add the hot glue to the areas in which I did not add any E6000 to avoid these 2 glues from touching and canceling each other out. And then I positioned the cup right on top, making sure to be nicely centered. And I let that sit for a little while. Then I took 2 of these butterflies from Dollar Tree. They come in that pack that you see there as cut out in a pack of 6, 2 of each kind. And I used my Concord grape color from Apple Barrel, and I gave it a full coat. But since this was so dark, the paint was dark and the surface was dark, I came in using some Wisteria Lilac, I believe is the color, and added that on the entire butterfly. Then I came in with the Concord grape color and I'm adding it to all of the edges of the butterfly just to give this a little bit of variation in the color and a bit of depth as well. Then I came in again with some more of the Wisteria Lilac color, and I'm just adding or highlighting the center portions of the butterfly just to give that a little bit more light and cuteness. And of course I dried it with my heat gun. Then I took this pink ribbon from Dollar Tree and I'm going to wrap it along that indentation there that each candle holder has. Here I'm just measuring to see exactly how much I need, and I'm just going to cut that piece. So what I'm going to do is add some hot glue on one section of the candle holder. I'm sorry, I'm off frame here, and tack the first end down, and then wrap the rest around and glue it right on top of the other one and hold it in place until it completely dries. And I repeated this with both of the candle holders. Now I'm taking those butterflies that I made and I am placing them right over that ribbon section at the bottom of the candle holders. And then I'm just going to take some battery operated tea light candles. So here is how it looks like so far. But anyway, then after this, I really wanted to show you that apparently, huh? There you go. I took 2 of those votive candles from Dollar Tree and added them on there, and they came out phenomenal. And here we are with the final reveal. My friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know which one is your favorite. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. And if you would like to watch another of my videos, here is a suggestion, and don't forget to subscribe. It is all free and it means the world to me. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing day. Bye.